Hello. We're going to try again and see if we can make this video to where you can see it. And this is going out to Buttercup. Okay. First of all, you take and you tie your knot around your crochet needle on the fattest part. That will gauge how big your loops are going to be. Okay. Double knot it so that it doesn't come undone, and leave a little bit at the end so that you have something to hold on to. As you make your chain, you're going to take your crochet needle and you're going to do like this and pull it through. You make your loop chain however long that you're going to do it for what it is that you're going to be making, whether it be a pot holder or blanket or whatever it is that you're going to be creating. You first start off with your chain. The purpose of the last video was a person request to show them how do you know when you've gotten to the end. Alright, so I went fast going back so that I could show how you get to the end. I'll go slow this time. You come back around and you go through. You pull it through once, you have two loops, pull it through the both of them. And you continue this down the line until you get to the end. This is somewhat of a value that nobody else can give you. Once you learn how to do these things and you start creating things for yourself, for your friends and your family, it's one thing to go run out and buy something that's pre-made in the store, but it's a totally different situation when you make it yourself. Loving every stitch. Okay, now we've gotten to the end part. The end part on the beginning, your loop, you can tell where it is. Alright, now going back across, if you want to have a flat texture like this right here, keep on doing it by going through both of the loops on the top part of it. So what you're going to do is you see these two loops on the top part. If you want it to be flat, you'll go through both of them. But if you don't want it to be flat, only go through the back. Only go through the back loop. And if you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to make a rippled effect. You pull it through your back loop and you have two loops, and you pull it through those two, and you keep that process going. You see where I mean by the two loops? One right here and one right here. If you go through both of them at the same time and pull it through like so, you'll get a flat effect. But if you're looking at this loop, you see, and what you want to do to get a rippled effect is you want to only go through the back one right here. Okay, only go through the back one right here to get that rippled effect. So what you'll do is you'll go through this back one and you'll pull it through, and you'll have the two loops, and you pull it through, and you continue to go only through the back one, pull it through 1, pull it through 2. And you do that to get your rippled effect. When you have a rippled effect on a blanket, it gives it more texture. It doesn't take as much yarn to complete your project as doing it flat. Remember to try to keep your tension the same, otherwise your blanket will take on shape, something that you don't want. You want to be consistent with the way that you're holding your needle and you're pulling through. If you go on a project and you start to see that you know that you're going through all the loops, but it seems to be one size on one end and one on the other, it's because you've pulled your stitches too tight at times. As you continue to crochet, you'll get better at it. You'll get a whole lot better at it. This right here is the effect that you're going to come out with. This part right here, it will stand out in your blanket if you go through the back loop. So see, you have a front loop and a back loop. If you want a flat effect, you go through both of them. If you want a rippled effect, you go through only the back one. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.